Well, here I am. I am on the CDT. There's my car. I'm getting it staged. We're going to park it here. It's going to be the vehicle that the cohort takes after we do this section from the leg from Rollins to Battle Pass, and then we'll all pile in my vehicle, and then go through Rollins, and then leapfrog ahead and head back to Rollins, etc. So it feels very strange to be here, almost like last year when I started hiking on the PCT on the 1st of January. It's almost like surreal, like this can't really be happening. This isn't really happening, and yet here I am. It was wonderful driving across the country. It was a long time since I sort of had an extended trip through the West, and just getting familiar with the prairies and the mountains and the rangelands and the little towns and sort of how they operate, and the coal cars and the cattle cars just parked waiting for the commodities that they carry. So the CDT actually comes down right where you see that cutting with the snowshoot there, and then it continues north down into Rollins. It should be a very flat leg, so I'll be heading up. Right now, I think I'm like at 7,000 or 8,000 feet, something like that, maybe even more. I can feel it. My lungs are used to sea level. They're not used to anything else. I went even in western South Dakota yesterday just to stretch my legs at a rest stop. I took a couple wind sprints, and it was pretty bad. But yeah, so should be rendezvousing here with Les. Never met him before. He's one of the cohort, and I think this might be Geode's car. He's hiking with a woman named Grace, and he's from Colorado. Has Colorado plates, so I'm guessing that it's his car. And this is where we'll rendezvous in about 5 days, I think. So look forward to it. Well, hey everybody, it's Farrell here, and I'm back on the trail, specifically the Continental Divide Trail, and walking out of Rollins, Wyoming. I didn't shoot the downtown, but it's okay. Back there in the distance, you can see Les, who I'm hiking with, and he went out and we went out actually this afternoon and cached some water at a couple different places, and we're using the 2-car method for self-shuttling in this year of pandemic. So minimum touch on the trail towns and the amenities on the CDT. So yeah, so we're going to be like self-shuttling, and with Les. There's Kane and Dana. We had dinner with them, and they're somewhere walking through town here on the CDT. And then up ahead, we started this morning, is Geode. Geode is from Colorado. So our little merry cohort, but we got to get out into the wilderness. Rollins, Nebraska. Rollins, Wyoming. Sorry. It's an interesting place, but probably not a bad place to be starting here. And in the 2-car method, as we progress through legs that are progressing northward, we're always hiking back to a car which we left behind. So we're always hiking in a southbound direction. This leg will have many, many miles of treeless terrain. The first section here is quite dry, which is why we're caching some water for tonight and tomorrow, so we don't have to, otherwise it would be like a, I don't know, 25-mile carry, I think, for the first water source. I'm feeling the elevation here. My lungs are used to about 150 feet above sea level, so we just need to find the way through here under I-80, and then more road walking. Yeah, a lot of road walking, almost all the way this evening. Anyway, it's a good start. Yeah, that's the CDT somewhere there. I guess it goes from like sign to sign, but okay. Yep, time to do a little prairie bushwalking. Embrace it. Well, into the first day, and it was pretty good. It was fun. I hadn't planned on hiking at all today. I thought we were going to take off tomorrow morning, but Les said he was going to hike out a few miles after dinner, and I thought, well, why don't we do that? And Kane and Dana thought that was a good idea too, so we all did. I made it, well, I guess about 9 miles from Rollins, heading south. It was pretty easy. Part of it was road walk, so going through Rollins and the road out of Rollins, that wasn't so great, but then it went out into the back country. And then I'm going to have to show you this, but I'll make another clip. I really got a surprise after I unpacked in my tent, and something that I did not realize I had. I'll show you a little clip of it here. A bottle of beer, Spotted Cow. I hadn't planned on carrying it, and I had it in my pack only to keep it out of the way when it was in my car, and I didn't realize it was there in the webbing. Yep. So I'm unpacking, and it's like, what is this making this funny noise? It is a bottle of beer. Well, I guess I'll enjoy it now. Don't want to carry it tomorrow.